Yeah, this is just as weird as I thought it would be. It's almost natural to do, but it's still weird. Hey, what's up you guys, it's Desiree. I am back after my 2-year-long break. I would say that I just quit YouTube. That's what I would tell people. That's what I said happened with YouTube. It's kind of crazy to be sitting here in front of a camera after 2 years of not doing it. But I'm here to do a life update video because I posted on Instagram, on my Instagram story, that I was gonna do this video and I was being serious. I'm kind of excited to do it, but it's like, wow, like it's still crazy. A lot has happened since I quit YouTube. I originally quit YouTube because I was still living with my parents and my life was going nowhere, definitely not forward. And there was just nothing for me to film anymore. It's crazy because I would get these DMs and these messages. A lot of people love to watch me because I was more relatable content than a lot of the family channels that were like big when I was. It's mainly because, you know, they were all still in their families, moving out, being on their own, popping out more kids, and I was just, you know, stuck in my parents' house, single mom, was not moving as fast as they were. And that's honestly why I quit, was because I felt like I was boring to watch. I don't want this video to be too long, and knowing my history with recording, I do rant a lot and go off track a lot. So I'm just gonna start it now. So we're just gonna start with July of 2021. No, actually, we're gonna start at the beginning of 2021. So I was still living in my parents' house, doing nothing. If I wasn't with Cam, I was literally on my bed on social media all day, every day. I didn't do anything. That being, I was always on my Instagram spam, and in my suggested people I should follow, there was this one particular person, and he was always in it. I always seen him. And I felt like it was like, you know, like a Netflix show that you always see, but you don't want to watch. And then once you do watch it, you end up really liking it, or a movie. It was kind of like that. I see his profile and I eventually give in and I request it because I was like, I'm lonely. I could use a friend. I didn't want a relationship. It's just not something I was looking for. Like, I was following girls that I didn't know too, but they're kind of irrelevant to the story. I was just trying to make friends. I was trying to get out of the house. So yeah, I requested to follow him and he instantly accepted it and requested me back. Now, as soon as I accepted his, he ended up liking one of my Instagram pictures, or my spam pictures, and I liked one of his back. And then we went back and forth doing that, not for that long, before I finally was just like, you know what, I'm gonna take the bait, I'm gonna DM him. I'm gonna ask him for a snap, because I'm not gonna give some random person my number. Like, I just feel uncomfortable doing that. So I asked him for a Snapchat and he gave it to me right away. We ended up talking on Snap instantly, and we talked for a long time on Snap. He was like scared to meet me for a while. I think we both were scared of things getting serious because neither of us wanted anything serious. We just wanted to be like friends. As soon as we started talking, we clicked almost instantly. No, like instantly. There was just something different about him. One being him not wanting to meet up right away. We were genuinely getting to know each other during this point when we weren't meeting up. Eventually, I did hit my breaking point and didn't understand why we were speaking all day, every day, and pretty much only to each other, because we still had the mindset that like you better not cheat on me. But I was getting tired of it without meeting him. So I told him that I don't understand why we're still always talking if we're never gonna meet each other. I think that kind of like opened his eyes that I'm not playing with him. Like, I'm not playing about the whole situation. So December of 2021, we end up meeting in person, and I hang out with him a few times, and then I introduced him to Cam. It took me a little bit longer to introduce this one to Cam, but compared to the last guys that I had been with, I wanted to get to know this guy in person before I had let him around my son, you know, because I had met this guy online. So his name is Spencer. He's a year younger than me. At this time, he was 19 and I was 20. And then February of 2022, Spencer asked me to be his girlfriend. So we officially started dating in February. Fast forward like 3 months, I think in May of 2022, I ended up moving in with him and his parents. Both Cam and I did. I just didn't have a very healthy living situation. I'm not gonna go into that, but like basically that's why I ended up moving in with him so quick. So a month before my 21st birthday, August of 2022, we end up finding out that we are pregnant. And we're not sad or surprised or upset with this news. We both wanted the baby. It was definitely planned, but not to the full extent. Like, we weren't like trying, like, you know, taking ovulation tests, nothing like that. It was, we both wanted a kid and we both wanted to be very young parents. And it was if it happens type thing, and it happened. August, we find out we're pregnant. September, I turned 21, which, by the way, backtrack a little bit, in May, he ended up turning 20. His birthday is May 28th. I think it was like right before I moved in with him. He ended up turning 20. Then I turned 21 in September. And then in October, we all go to Disneyland. It's Cam's first time in Disneyland. I think it was Spencer's first time at Disneyland too. He's so uncultured. But anyway, yeah, we all go to Disneyland in October. And then in November, we find out that baby is a girl. And Cam was pretty pissed off. He's okay with her now. Like, he's excited to meet her, but he did want a little brother. And then in December of 2022, which is what we're currently in, we got our first apartment. So all of that has happened in less than a year. It's crazy, I know. Don't get me wrong though, I love my life right now, and I have never been so happy and so healthy mentally and physically. Of course, all of it is very stressful in the sense that like, it's a lot. It would be a lot on anybody. It's nothing we can't handle, and we know we'll get through it. And we planned our lives this way, and this is how it's working out. So we know we're gonna get through it though, especially because we have each other. It's not ideal for everybody to move this fast in a relationship, but this is what we both wanted. Yeah, that's pretty much where my life has gone since I quit YouTube. Pretty crazy, pretty drastic of a change, but I wouldn't change anything about it, and I have no regret at all. As far as Cam goes, As far as Cam goes, he is now in kindergarten. He's 5 years old, he'll be 6 in March. Oh, and the baby is due in May. They want me to have a C-section the first week of May if she doesn't come by then. So I won't have her any later than May 5th. Their birthdays will be 2 months apart, and Spencer's birthday is also in May, but his is at the end of May. It's funny because Camden loves to watch vloggers on YouTube, right? So then when I was considering coming back onto YouTube, I got my MacBook out because I haven't used it since the last time I quit YouTube, because that's all I used it for, was business purposes. When I opened it, I was next to him and he saw my YouTube videos, because when I click on Safari, the first thing that pops up is my YouTube channel. And he saw my YouTube videos with him on the thumbnail, and he was like, "You did YouTube?" And it like baffled me that he has no idea that he was on YouTube. So it's crazy to me that he didn't know he was ever on YouTube. When he saw that, he was like mind blown, and it blew my mind because I never realized that I've never told him. You know, now that he's like a little bit older and he actually likes to be on camera, I also don't mind putting him in YouTube videos anymore. In the past, a lot of people would always get on me saying like I only posted about me and myself and I never posted Cam, but like, I was respecting his privacy. He did not want to be on camera. He was not photogenic. He hated pictures. He hated videos. So I never put him online much. He actually enjoys vlogging now, because when he's with my brother, he'll vlog on his phone. You know, it doesn't get uploaded. It doesn't go nowhere. I think a little bit of it from like the pumpkin patch is on TikTok, on my brother's TikTok. But for him to see himself on YouTube, I think it would be cool. I still haven't even showed him any of my old videos. You know, now that I'm at like a better point in my life, I do want to start vlogging again, and then I can let him vlog a little bit too. It kind of fulfills both of our vlogging wants and needs, and I just think it'd be cute for future reference. Like, now it's cool to look back on just a few years later what I've filmed and put on YouTube like 4 years ago. But yeah, so if I left anything out that you want to know, either DM me on Instagram, or I will be posting a Q&A soon. That'll probably be my next video, if not a vlog, or maybe an apartment tour. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to see, just comment down below, because the last time that I was on YouTube, my comments were turned off because of YouTube's like regulations or whatever it was. Literally like right after I quit YouTube, they turned Family Channel's comments back on. Yeah, just comment down below or DM me on Instagram if you want to see a specific video, or if you have any questions that you want me to answer or anything like that. It feels good to be back, especially like in a way better mental state now. I'm trying to like make sure I got everything covered, but I know I got all the big points covered, so that's all that really matters for this video. That's the whole purpose of this video. If you guys are still around, thank you. I lost a lot of subscribers after quitting YouTube, which was very expected, but if you are still around and still interested in my life, I'm back, and thank you guys so much for sticking around. And yeah, I can't wait to start posting again. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are not announcing baby girl's name until the day she is born to social media or publicly in general. So Instagram will probably see that first, but I do know that I plan on like filming more about my pregnancy, because I will be 20 weeks next week. It is currently December 18th, And on Tuesday, so on the 20th, I will be 20 weeks. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.